Hello everyone, it's me, the Gyminator. I'm back with the milk. Yippee! Sorry for being gone for a little bit, but I've been streaming on Twitch every day, almost. So if you want to see some high quality gameplay with this deck, feel free to come on by. This is kind of an update deck guide with two very cool highlight games. Basically, last time I left you guys with this deck, I was performing well until the end of December, where suddenly I was hit with a lot of losses in a row. And this demoralized me until I took a brand new approach. For those of you who didn't see the last video, this deck is all about using Adaptive Amalgam and Rogue, buffing it with any number of cards like Braingill, Employee, Spaceman, and Lab Constructor for it to get larger and larger and larger, and then eventually use Shoplifter Goldbeard to throw the copies into your opponent's face until they die. For new updates to the deck, number one, Astral Vigilant. If you remember in the old deck, I was playing ETC. And ETC was good because it gave me an extra copy of Adaptive Amalgam if my opponent hexed or stole my Adaptive Amalgam. Now with Bob, that's more necessary than it ever was before. What I realized pretty quickly is that ETC was the wrong approach. It was 4 mana, and yes, you did get 2 other slots in case you didn't need extra amalgams, but 4 mana spent on a 4/4 to do basically nothing is a death sentence. This deck had access to another way to clone for only 1 mana. Now, Vigilant doesn't only clone Adaptive Amalgam, so be aware when you play it, because you might get a copy of Spaceman. And this can actually be very relevant. Let's say you piled onto your Adaptive Amalgam, but you didn't get a Spaceman earlier, so now you have 2 copies of Adaptive Amalgam in your deck, since you cloned with Lab Constructor, but they don't have Rush. Well, now you can play 1 Spaceman, Astral Vigilant, 1 of your Amalgams, and then use the second copy of Spaceman on your last Adaptive Amalgam so that all your Amalgams have Rush. Vigilant gives you a level of security in your plays while also just being very easy to weave into your turns, which is something that ETC always had a problem. For the next major change that you guys may be surprised to see, Deadline. Deadline as a card, it's ironic. When this card was first revealed in the mini set, a lot of people were hyping it up as an impactful, powerful card. I called that this card would be unplayably bad. Lo and behold, a few months later, I'm the only person playing it. So I was right, but also I was wrong. Why do you play Deadline? Well, very simple. You're going to be getting a lot of cycle going with this deck, so you need to find your Amalgam as soon as possible. But you also need access to a card that can immediately impact the board. Deadline is in this really nice sweet spot where it does both. But on top of that, if you have too much cycle going, Deadline can just evaporate in your hand. And this can lead to you not milling, which when you have multiple copies of Amalgam out, can be very critical. Also, it helps cement Maestra as a valuable pick. For next change that might be interesting, we dropped Employee to 1. In my other builds, I was playing Employee at 2, but what I realized is that I really needed to get my cycle going, and at the same time, I also realized that I wanted to make one of the other cards in the deck that's been a mainstay since day 1 a little more consistent, and that card was Dig for Treasure. By reducing the number of minions, you make Dig for Treasure more consistent in grabbing the cards that you need in the moments that you need them. Now, this obviously doesn't mean you're going to get a coin every time, but this means that maybe 5% of times you'll see a coin more. And that might be the difference between a loss and a win. For the next change, and it's a big one, we're running the Mecha Leaper. Last time, this slot was occupied by the Spider. And Spider is a very cool card because you're able to leverage stealth on your Amalgams, which can be very powerful. However, Mecha Leaper was the secret spice. This card plays the role of both the Spider and Crystal Cove all in one card. Remember how I said before that you wanted to maximize your deck slots so that cards like Dig for Treasure were more consistent? Mecha Leaper was also one of these innovations that we discovered. But what really helped cement Mecha Leaper as a A+ card is the realization that once you start cloning with Lab Constructor, Mecha Leaper is infinite scalability, which is relevant in super armor matchups, which do exist. Now, they aren't the most popular, but if you think about it this way, I'm basically playing one card in my deck that, if I resolve it, lets me beat any deck in the game, in the super late game. You already don't fatigue / regain all your health every time you attack with an Amalgam. Now, your Amalgams constantly grow in stats, so they will be even larger threats. In addition, this card has insane synergy with Shoplifter Goldbeard, because when you're cloning and attacking with your Goldbeard hits, you're also getting additional leapers on your bodies. Which means that now your Goldbeard OTKs are a lot more powerful and can be like, the damage output on your Goldbeard OTKs becomes a lot higher than it used to be. So Mecha Leaper, I originally thought was a joke, but after randomly generating it from a Maestra hero card, I realized this card is actually kind of nuts in this deck. Now, it's not always going to be relevant, and heck, most of the time it probably won't be that relevant unless you're in a Giga Grind game. But there even are some exceptions where traditionally you'd have matchups that would be devastating in terms of like how much of a cost they'd have on you. Mecha Leaper is able to leverage those matchups into winning plays now. The best example I can think of is Paladin. Paladin has a lot of cards that will reduce the scale of your Amalgams, like the Titan and stuff like that. Mecha Leaper makes it so that even if they reduce your Amalgams, within 2 or 3 turns, you're going to be right back up to like max stats as fast as possible, because you'll be trading, hopping, trading, hopping, trading, hopping, and they'll just get bigger and bigger, and then they'll start cloning so that you'll get double the buffs every time one of them dies. So Mecha Leaper can be quite scary. For the final, most important change that I made, I dropped Lab Constructor to 1. Now this was probably the hardest choice, but this was also continuing the logic with Dig for Treasure. I wanted my cycle cards to be more impactful and more consistent. Now, what this means in the deck is that now, instead of Pit Stop always tutoring Adaptive Amalgam pretty much, there's going to be a lot more games where it's smarter to tutor Lab Constructor beforehand so that you can set up Amalgam. Now, I also want you to know that since the last time we played the deck, one of the big changes that happened is Bob. Bob changes how you play the deck. Between turns 1 to 4, you can play your Amalgam like you normally would. Hope they don't play Deafen, but besides that, they don't really have an easy out to your Amalgam, so you're able to pretty consistently get the early setup. However, after turn 4, your primary goal is to forge Lab Constructor and magnetize it onto Amalgam. After turn 4, you do not want to play a naked Amalgam if you have the suspicion your opponent's playing Bob. Now, obviously there are some matchups where Bob is not a threat, but between turns 5 to like 7, you are not playing Amalgam until you can get a Lab Constructor on it. Now, one card that I did tech sometimes in the deck, but now I think is almost a staple, is Gear Shift. Because we're playing Deadline, I wanted to include more ways to cycle, and Gear Shift's very nice because for one card, it's 4 discounts on Ceaseless Expanse, which is quite relevant in the mid game. But on top of that, if you open a hand with like Goldbeard Expanse or Maestra, it's nice to just get that crap out of your hand and go and grab your Amalgam as soon as possible. On top of that, Gear Shift is also relevant in the late game if you know that you can kill your opponent with a Goldbeard, but you have like 3 or 4 cards in your deck and you need your like 2 Amalgams. Gear Shift gets you your 2 Amalgams, helps you attack, helps you get those Goldbeard OTKs out of thin air. Overall, I'm very happy with the deck. This build I've played 300 games with a win rate of 55%. Now, you can see here my best and worst matchups. Unfortunately, my worst matchup is still Paladin. Every other matchup, I'm at least a decent range in my bad matchups. Paladin is the only matchup that's truly miserable. And that's because the early game, I don't consistently establish board pressure, which means that hand buff specifically has a really good chance of rolling you over. On top of that, because you don't consistently establish early pressure, Lanessa's also pretty good against you. Paladin in general is kind of a slog. I've even played against some Excavate lists, and Finley as a card is just custom made, designed to beat me. Besides that, most of my other matchups go surprisingly well. The real surprise being Priest. Priest used to be one of the worst matchups, but after changing my mentality on how to play against the deck, Priest has actually become quite easy. Druid and Warrior are easily my best performing matchups. They are borderline free wins, especially Warrior. Oh my god, is Warrior a free win? Most of my losses were me trying to adjust my playstyle to like explore new strategies. But if you just play smart against Warrior, it's hard to lose. Death Knight is one of my matchups that got a lot worse, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's because they started playing Bob, so the rainbow lists are especially annoying because like you'll play a game and sometimes they'll save, if they're smart, they'll save Bob, and then they'll go like Bob and Reska in the same time. And the other problem is that because I'm playing so much more Cycle, I'm a lot more vulnerable to plagues. However, by making my Druid matchup a knock in the park, making my Hunter matchup pretty great, making my Priest matchup surprisingly great, and Warlock and Warrior being good, I'm willing to concede that my Death Knights are a little worse. Unfortunately, Rogue is generally quite a difficult matchup. It's not unwinnable, but Weapon Rogue is insanely difficult. Shafar Rogue is winnable if they don't open Shafar on 3. Cycle Rogue is actually a pretty good matchup for you. You can beat Cycle Rogue fairly consistently, especially since you have Deadline to pop those giants. Asteroid Shaman got a lot worse as that deck's gotten quite refined. And Swarm Shaman is a little annoying because it's the fact that they have access to a Hex is very annoying. It is beatable, but it is annoying. So that's my updated deck guide onto the deck. I hope you guys enjoy. Feel free to watch these next 2 games, which I would argue are peak Hearthstone. One of the games is peak Battlegrounds, but the other one is just peak Hearthstone. Thank you all for coming by. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time.
MC Bling Troll versus Lunara.
The forest fights back.
MC Blingtron in the house!
Well, it can't be good.
Hot take, we're gonna go Lab Constructor. And I am validated. Like my parking, I am validated.
Help me!
Another night, I fall in your sight.
So here's the thing. This is actually a deck, since we know it's Starships, this is a deck where they do play Bob and they do play MC Tech. So us playing around it is not me being schizophrenic, it is actually a good idea.
I don't want you caught off guard. I come
Or excessively paranoid, I guess would be more accurate.
that I never walk away. I know what you need. I won't leave for you, but you take somebody home. I know I need to move on. I need to
T1, T4 in. Nearing completion.
So the only negative is that these don't have any bonuses with them. But Rush is good enough to at least start.
No, I don't wanna light some time. Drink from my cup. Stop and smell the flowers. Gift of your
You want Brain Kill.
around you. I don't want you
Yep, I'll get right on it.
Show me the Gill! Show me the Gill, baby!
never walk away.
No Gill.
I know what you need. I would plead for you, but you're taking somebody home. I know I need to move on. I need to be strong. I
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wild.
know I want you back and lost me. Don't leave me out in the cold. I know what you need. I would bleed for you, but you're taking somebody home. I know I need to move on. I need to be strong, but I don't wanna go home alone. No, no, no.
The one annoying thing is that. Just give me Brain Gill. Brain Gill solves everything. Otherwise, we're in real trouble. This looks janky, but it is correct. We really need, like, the number one thing we need is card draw, and we need to get into Brain Gill, and we need multiple amalgams to go with it. Because we have 4 currently floating amalgams, quote unquote. And they all need Brain Gills.
Engaging T.
Oh, 3. Okay, that's good.
Dislocator.
3 is easier to fulfill. Oh.
This is necessary. You know nothing of death. Allow me to teach you.
One size fits all.
Die.
We got the brain gill. We should be fine. Annoying, but fine. Again, he doesn't have brain gill, so that's actually pretty bad for him. Actually, no, that's fine for him. Because he's already lower in the deck than I am. Oh, someone doesn't know how the card works. Oh, that's good for us. Is there B, doo doo doo. I don't like using the draw here, but
Oh, well, bait camp to be good.
congrats, Cheeses! Welcome to the Rogue Master Run. That's mildly annoying, but not the end of the world. That's just a lot of taunt. I hate that I have to use Chains of Dread again. Holy shit, are you kidding me, game? Am I ready for the StarCraft mini set? Kind of.
I'm not.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
God, where the hell are my amalgams? 10 cards, 3 of which are amalgams, 2 of which are... 1 of which is an amalgam tutor, 2 of which are dubious. Okay, so let's do the math here. So we have 10 cards in deck, 3 are amalgams, dig for treasures like 75% chance to draw amalgam, deadline can also draw, raiding party can draw, and all cards in our deck can get us to amalgam, except for vigilant. No, it's more than 50% with dig. Okay, thank you. Want to hit more. Alright, as long as one of these correctly dies, we're fine. And then the 8/8, which does not have lifesteal, is what we have to brain gale last. If we even want to, but I think we will. Okay, that's not good. Does he have Bob? No, that's good. Ooh, this is actually bad for him. Oh, we have one of these Fell Rifts still.
I'm almost out of cards. I must hasten. I'm almost out of cards. I'm almost out of cards.
We technically fatigue one, but... Oh, we should have thrown out the coin. That was a mistake. Very good that we got rid of these imps, though. We really should have thrown away the coin.
I have
Yeah.
seen creation, and I will bring this.
So we got one of the big ones. And then, unfortunately, the rest we're going to mill.
Who stole all my cards?
She's not done yet, but she's leaving.
Who stole all my cards?
Him giving me poison, or just leaving out Zilliax against me is such a huge mistake.
Who stole all my cards? Who stole all my cards?
Good game. He doesn't have any MC techs left. He's got like a Yogg and a Bob, which is good, but not good enough. She's not gone yet, but she's leaving. Oh, thank you. You want them to get even bigger. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's all the Mecha Leaper, my dude. It's a card everyone forgot about, but it lets you play Battlegrounds in Standard.
Who stole all my cards?
Dog, I think you might be screwed.
Shrivel and die. Who stole all my cards?
We're gonna hit over 100. It's been a while.
my cards.
Welcome to Hearthstone. Battlegrounds edition. Oh god, we really have to kill this thing though. I have to cue my actions faster. But this might skip his turn, so there's some benefit in that.
Who stole all my cards?
And all you need is one Mecha Leaper in your deck to do this. Come on. Keep summoning poison against me. Wasn't it lethal? It might have been. But I kind of haven't been caring about that. We'll get him with Goldbeard. One of them will hit face. Oh my god. Well, he's running out of time. Better play fast, buddy. This is currently my record for biggest Amalgam. Oh, he played something. Alright, time to end him. Oh god! I just realized we might have crashed the client.
Who stole all my cards?
Just need to see the reborn. What's funny is that even if we do lose our turn, we will still summon one at end phase, which hopefully kills him. What an absurd situation. Oh god. The problem is we're just waiting for this animation to finish. And the second that finishes, we're good to go. Okay, we hit 300. Oh, he actually conceded!
MC Bling Troll versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
MC Blinktron in the house!
Wait, what was the final score for the Oilers game? I'm guessing it's over by now. Hey! Oilers, take it! Let's go! This is normally a nightmare matchup. Oh god, please be the aggro deck, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Oh no! That's actually awful! Oh fuck! We don't have Brain Guilt for the rest of the game! Yeah, we'll just be struggling for draws for the game. Oh, man. We also won't have Goldbeard copies. Oh, this is brutal. If this is Highlander, I think we just lost. That's actually good for us.
Nearing completion.
No, we still want to get to the fatigue because we want to set up the Goldbeard OTK normally. But considering we don't have the Goldbeard OTK or anything, this is going to be a giga grind game. Or we just kill him right now if he can't clear this board. That is actually possible. Oh god, this guy has like my nightmare set up. If we can kill him, I'll feel very good. This is a fun thing you can do, but is very rare.
Yep, I'll get right on it.
Finger discount!
Oh! No! What the fuck? This guy's actually playing my nightmare. Give me the box!
Oh, no, that can't be good.
Okay, it's not Reno at least. That just means multiple repackages, Defins, and multiple Royal Librarians. Because what the fuck? This guy's like custom made to beat me. Okay. At least that's really good.
one size fits all.
Eternal hunt has begun.
I'm pretty sure I played that.
Molly wanna play.
Used the city for so damn long.
You walk the plank. Molly wanna play.
It's the $1 million baby. He's almost under 100. Sit down, calm down, doped up bellies on a
Potential. A world cleansed of evil. I'm almost out of cards.
Here comes Amantul 2 of 3.
The time waits. Reveal Azeroth's potential. A world cleansed of evil. I'm almost out of cards.
Show me the Wind Fury. Be very funny. Oh, Elusive's actually not bad either.
Take a moment and look. I ain't talking.
That's fine.
I come for you. I
That's not the good one.
know that I would never walk away.
Though I may fall, our people will persevere.
I forgot you can get priest legendaries from Amantul.
But you're taking somebody home. I know I need to move on.
If he's smart, he just copies this and then can kill it right away.
I'm almost out of cards.
Oh. What did I get?
Bite some time and
Lifesteal?
drink from my cup.
Cool.
You hypnotize me with the gift of your tongue. Take a moment and look all around you. I don't want you caught off guard or alone when I come for you. I want you to know that I would never walk away.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
I know what you need. I would bleed for you, but you're taking somebody. I need to No, I ain't talking.
Why not? That's kind of good, actually. This is gonna be a long fucking game.
And I will bring destruction.
Eight. Ladies and gentlemen, get your blankets ready. We're approaching Resident Sleeper phase! Okay. Alright, there's... Let's bait the third Amanthul. Or is it time for repackage 2? God, I forgot he still has repackage. He has an Amanthul, a repackage, and he might even have a fucking Royal Librarian just to make my life miserable. Oh, there's repackage 2.
I'm almost out of cards.
Inside voices, please.
The fact that he fucking plays this much silence and we might still beat him is insane.
I'm out of cards.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
That's actually perfect. Oh my god, Gorm! Gorm, my man! I've never been so happy to see a Gorm in my life! Weak Gorman! Weak Gorman! Weak Gorman! Weak Gorman! Okay, sorry. Yeah, the Rexar hero is nuts for late game stuff. You just gotta know what you're doing.
I'm almost out of cards.
We got one more turn of Gorm.
Inside voices, please.
Right, I forgot there was another. This is such a stupid game.
I'm out of cards.
Wait. This is actually smarter. Okay, he's got another fucking Anduin gift for mind control. What the fuck? We Gorman. We still Gorman in 2020. All we do is Gorm no matter what. Got Gorman on my mind. I can never Gorm enough.
I'm almost out of cards.
He's out of spells. Amanthul! Oh, this is the last one. He's got a shattered reflection, so we cannot let Amanthul stick.
A world
Holy shit! Oh my god! We're gonna do it! Technically, he will never hit fatigue because he also has an adaptive amalgam.
I'm out of cards.
His amalgam's nothing. His amalgam has like no benefits whatsoever. Hey, No White, good to see ya. Oh! El Pog? We were waiting, but finally, we'll be able to use the Howdy Fin.
I'm almost out of cards.
This is actually the most, like, insane Hearthstone game in terms of just sheer... Oh, God! No! He's bringing back the Amanthul! It's fine. It's just 4 Amanthuls. We can deal with it. It's not that big of a deal.
A world cleansed of evil.
Alright, we're down to our last amalgam. But we can always generate more with this hero power. Build-A-Beast showing why it was a menace in 2017.
I'm out of cards.
No, we're missing 1 turn of build.
I'm almost out of cards.
He's got 2 amalgams, one of which I know is nothing. The other one might also be nothing. I think he's got Shattered Reflections. Maybe a Thrive. No, don't worry, Antius. We'll be... Trust me, we're not done building for a while. Oh, does this one have Rush? Yeah, it does. And it's got the Leaper too, damn. But not good enough. Holy shit, Howdy Fin. Nice.
I'm out of cards. I'm almost out of cards. Perfect. I'm out of cards.
Okay, we're not gonna do it, but it is funny that we could have...
I'm almost out of cards. Senseless fate.
okay. I'm pretty happy with this. This is a way to get our Amalgam back. It could actually. We should do the repeat a 1-drop next time. What does he have left? He's got 2 Amalgams. 2 Amalgams. I think a Shattered Reflections. Thrive in the Shadows. That's 4 of his 6 cards accounted for. Bob! Oh, you bastard. No, he has no Amanthul legendaries left. Haagen-Dazs, this is the best game ever. This is a game ever. He actually got the leaper on.
I'm out of cards.
Linked together in harmony.
Oh my god, the Papercraft Angel! What the fuck? Holy shit! And we got our Gorm back! We are Gorming! No, what we want is we want Mecha Leaper plus charge. This was actually such a psycho rip. Holy shit. Yeah, he gets a regular one back. So he's got 1 Amanthul gift. Our dude. And that's why you never give up. Never surrender! Alright, I'm an easy god. He's got 4 Amalgams, 1 Gorm, so that's 5 of his 7 cards.
I'm almost out of cards.
He might get like Puppet Theater. Because I don't want to lose you. He was Hyper Control. He played 4 Amanthuls. He played 4 Amanthuls, 2 Mind Controls, 2 Deafens, and 2 Royal Librarians, and 2 repackaged, and we're still gonna fucking beat him! Why did we get rid of Cookie? So I could have board space. Because I want to be amalgaming every turn.
You read them.
Oh, I should have went the song guy. Oh, I fucked up. I was too focused on magnetic, but yeah, I should have went the song guy. And we at least hop one over.
I'm almost out of cards.
Oh, did we not have frog anymore? Shit, did we not get leapfrog on this one? Oh no, this isn't a mech technically. It's a zombie, so it's an undead beast. No, we can't Intius because we're not a... We can't because we're not a rogue anymore. Yeah, it only finds hunter cards. Alright, because it'll only find hunter mechs because we are a hunter. And it's discover, but it only discovers from the hunter pool now.
I wonder.
Yeah, we got another Gorm lined up. This is the most insane game of Hearthstone I've had in a long time. What is the legendary he got? I really want to know. Because, like, the fact, like, how many silence and steal effects he had, and we still beat him is insane. Okay, we're gonna write this down as a highlight game. That's a funny one. Not good enough, but it is a funny one.
I'm out of cards.
What the fuck? Alright. Give me the charge. It'd be so funny. No, I'll take that. That's funny too.